It's adventure time for me today. I made it to Yuma, Arizona. It's early in the morning. I'm gonna see if I can catch a bass in the desert. Well, actually not in the desert, but in a lake that's located in the desert. Mittry Lake, part of the dammed up Colorado River. It's an impoundment and it's about 600 acres. I'll put some facts about it, like right here. It's about a 35-minute drive out of Yuma. Let's do it. Well, I made it to Mittry Lake, and it's 7:45, and there's these little jetties that stick out. They make it very shore fishing friendly. Lots of shore fishing opportunities for people, and it's relatively early, so it's not really bustling right now. So there's a lot of people that camp here. You can camp for free, I think, for 14 nights if you can find a spot. It was 56 degrees this morning, I think. Supposed to get up to 86. I'll be after some bass. I've only got 3 rods with me. I'd love to have more than that, but I've got 3. I'm gonna fish a wacky worm on this one. Just got a nice little jig. I'll throw a worm on there, rubber worm. Here it is. Do a little wacky action. There we go. It's whacked out. That'll work. That'll work for 1 rod. On my bait caster, I've got a little Texas rig right here. Texposed. Can throw that out there. It's a gorgeous day this morning. It's not windy right now, but the winds are supposed to be coming this afternoon. That's why I wanted to get out here right away in the morning. And of course, it's cooler. I'm tying on a lipless crank. Got kind of light line for this, but it'll have to do. So there you have it. Makes a lot of noise. Often people quit fishing with these come winter time. Always a good bait, no matter what time of year it is. Ah, my spot. Some boat just pulls up and starts casting where I'm gonna fish. That's irritating. Save some for me. Sure. I'm going to start out fishing fast. Yeah, that guy in the boat's going to be hitting all those fishing jetties. They're nice. There's good rocks. So hopefully he really will save one for me. It's beautiful out here. Very bright. I need my shades. But I get to get out here, fish a while. Have to remember just to enjoy the moment out here. Gorgeous. I get excited about fishing. I just want to go fish, fish, fish. Well, you still have to be patient. I'm working it, casting. I want to catch something right away. It could take a while. So if I start wintering here, I might need one of those things. Yep, he hooked up over there where I was going to start. Jealous? There's no jealousy here. There's plenty of fish to go around. Says the person who hasn't caught anything yet. But you're fishing way close to shore. The guy, it's true, the guy in the back is complaining about the guy up front who's catching all the fish, because the guy up front controls the boat and gets the first water. I mean, you got to let your buddy in the back, when you're just picking apart spots, to be able to cast ahead of you sometimes. You get a chance. I mean, they're working every inch of it here. Yeah, if you're in a boat and somebody's shore fishing, give them some space. Oh yeah, I feel better now. They've got a nice bathroom up here. They also have a really nice boat launch at the bottom of this little hill. They got a boat launch and picnic area down there. It's pretty sweet. The picnic area is right there. The dock is really nice. They don't have a dock to help you launch your boat though. They have a dock to tie your boat up to, which is right here, which is pretty sweet. There's the launch area right there. It's nice. And of course you always have some yahoos that leave their trash around. Take your garbage with you, please. All right, time for some more fishing. What a gorgeous day. You know how it would be even gorgeouser? If I could get a bass to bite. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a fishing whore. I'm in a boat. Woohoo! I got out in a boat with some guy that I just met. Don't know him, but I'll get to know him. So what's your name?
Ron.
Ron, I'm Dan.
Dan, glad to meet you.
Good to meet you. We're gonna see if we can catch some fish today. Maybe a crappie even. Never seen a crappie out here before. That'd be cool. That would be cool. Well, it's a gorgeous morning too. I hear the wind's supposed to be coming this later today.
It was really good here, and then like I said, that cold front hit and it turned everything upside down.
Yeah.
It was 67 degrees the water was, or 57 the other day. Now it's set to 60 again.
60? Yeah.
It was just starting to hit fish good the other day.
60's good. Yeah, it's just good to be out in a boat with a stranger.
There you go.
I mean, I do that all the time. That's what guiding is, you know. You fish with strangers, so yeah, just fun to fish with other people and share what you know. And
rafting with guides, you know what I mean?
my having a successful day on the water for me is nothing gets broken and no one gets hurt.
Exactly.
That's a successful day.
Come back to that same components we left with.
Yeah, and then if you catch fish, that's a bonus. So, of course, I always like the bonus.
Yeah, the bonus
is
good.
Yeah, my best this last season with clients was 70. I think it was 71 fish we put in the boat.
Whoa.
That was a good day.
That's a good day.
Yeah. So sometimes it happens. Everything aligns and the weather's just right, and yeah, it's great. And my job is a family entertainer. That's what I do.
Oh, yeah?
And I do educational assemblies in schools, and I perform at fairs and festivals and whatever. But as a juggler.
Oh, as a juggler?
Yeah, as a juggler. Now, COVID shut all that down. I mean, I can't get into schools. I can get some.
Now. They're coming back.
Yeah, hopefully next year will be good. But wow, this year is. Pretty scenery.
Major deal right there.
Woohoo! on the board. It's amazing. Look at that. That is a fish. It's kind of small for out here. But anyway, we got one. We got one. Largemouth. Look at the color. Very pale.
Yeah,
very
they
pale.
Really pale.
I like to be slightly more accurate.
Well, that's close about as accurate as you can get for it.
Yeah, he's
Billy from Idaho.
just at 14. Got one. We got it on the Texas worm here. Yeah, I was kind of in disbelief. It was like, nah, that's bottom. It's like, but it was offshore a little bit, so it's like, just set the hook, see what happens. When in doubt, just set the hook. You gotta be 13 inches to keep out here. So I caught a baby one. Now we need the big one. Ron's got to hook up. Then I'll get him on camera fighting a big one. They're fun when they come flying out of the water and
oh man, they're right on fishing pole.
Do a little dance. And one of the coolest bass I ever caught was I was fishing for crappies. Close to shore, there were some trees hanging over, and I cast and I hooked a tree branch. And my lure was sitting about a foot above the water, and a largemouth came out of the water and grabbed it, and I caught him because he pulled it off the branch, and I caught him. That was the coolest thing. Well, so here's what happened. I went over by the dock just to see if I could catch some fish over there, and a guy pulls up with his boat, just a single guy. And I was like, no, I don't have to talk to him. I had this inkling, oh, say something to him. So he kind of came over by me a little bit. So I was like, hey, you fishing today? He says, yes. And I said, what you fishing for? And he was like, whatever bites. I said, oh, come on, you're after something. He said, oh, there's crappies and bass out here. And he was like, well, grab your stuff, you want to go along? I'm like, okay. So he actually asked me. He said that, you know, he looked at me and goes, oh, well, that's a fisherman right there. So we had a great time. We were out on the water for, I don't know, what time is it? How long were we out on the water? It's 20 to 2 right now. So I got back in just a little bit ago. And we were out probably around, I don't know, 9:30 or so. So that was pretty cool. The fishing actually sucked. I just caught that one bass. And he was like, I can't believe there's not many people out here. I was like, well, that's why. So the water's starting to warm up. It was 62 degrees on the surface. He said in a couple weeks should be hopping, but we just had a cold front, he said, that came through here. So that was his excuse. It's fishing. That's what happens. On this side. There we go. Nice, man. There's another one. Sweet. Woo! I heard you ask what you fish for. These guys. A largemouth bass. Yeah, he's a nice specimen. Yeah. Ha! I got me another one. Whew, from shore. Sweet. Sweetness. That's great. The wind had picked up, so we got off the lake with the little boat that I was in. I thought, you know what, I came here to fish, so let's do just a little more fishing from shore. Got another largemouth around that 14-inch range. He was good on the Texas rig worm right along the bank here. That was cool. Warden was saying it's a little early yet for the big bass run to be happening. Woo, it's gustages. Yep, the wind's starting to howl.